Welcome to Nestixer, your go-to spot for smart money moves and savvy budgeting tips. If you're ready to take control of your finances, maximize your savings, and build a life of financial freedom, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and let's turn those money goals into reality one smart step at a time. You know what really drives me crazy? Watching people throw money at the stock market like it's a slot machine, while ignoring credit card debt, charging them 22% interest right there, just laughing as their money slips away. It's like trying to fill a bucket full of holes and wondering why it never fills up. My name's Nick, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, smart investment strategies, and why so many people do everything in the wrong order when it comes to building wealth. If you want to learn the right sequence for investing your money instead of just chasing whatever sounds exciting, make sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it ends up saving you from some costly mistakes. Here's a shocking fact. 1 in 3 Americans don't even have an emergency fund. The median savings for emergencies? Just $500. That's less than most people's monthly car payment, and it's actually down from $600 last year. Meanwhile, they're asking if they should buy individual stocks or jump into cryptocurrency. That is like asking if you should buy a Ferrari when you can't even fix your current car's transmission. The truth? There is a proven order for investing that can save you tens of thousands of dollars and fast-track your financial freedom. But most people skip the boring, foundational steps and jump straight to the fun stuff, and that's a huge mistake. Today, I'll walk you through the exact order to invest your money, step by step, so you can maximize returns and minimize risk. And I guarantee some of this will surprise you, especially why your employer match comes before almost everything else, and why health savings accounts, HSAs, might be the most powerful investment tool you're ignoring. But first, why does the order matter so much? Think about building a house. You wouldn't pick out fancy countertops if your foundation was cracked or your roof was leaking. Yet that's exactly what many do with their finances. They get excited about the latest ETF while carrying high-interest debt that eats their gains. The cost of getting it wrong is huge. Every month you delay paying off 22% credit card debt. That debt grows faster than almost any investment. Every month you ignore your employer's matching contribution is free money left on the table. And every dollar you put in taxable accounts before maxing out tax-advantaged accounts is money you unnecessarily handing to the IRS. Step 1. Build an emergency fund. I know it sounds boring, but it's more than just money for unexpected expenses. It's your safety net that stops you from making bad decisions when life throws a curveball. If your car breaks down or you get a surprise medical bill, having cash ready means you won't have to sell investments at the worst time or rack up more debt. How much to save? Traditional advice says 3 to 6 months of living expenses, but that's a wide range. If you have a stable government job, 3 months might be enough. If you're a freelancer with no safety nets, 6 months or more is safer. My advice: start by saving your first $1,000 fast. That covers most small emergencies and gives peace of mind. Then work toward 1 month of expenses, then 3 months. Vanguard research shows people with at least $2,000 saved scored 21% higher in financial well-being. $2,000 isn't life-changing, but the confidence it gives you is huge. Step 2. Eliminate high-interest debt, anything over 8%. Especially credit cards averaging 22%. Carrying that debt is like running a marathon with rocks in your shoes. Paying it off is a guaranteed return equal to the interest rate, often better than the stock market. Consider this: $5,000 in credit card debt at 22% can cost nearly $2,800 in interest over 5 years if you only make minimum payments. Throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first, the debt avalanche method, to save the most money. Here's the exception. If your employer offers a retirement match, contribute enough to get the full match even before paying off the debt. That match is like an immediate 100% return. It usually outweighs even high-interest credit card debt. For example, if your employer matches 50% up to 6% of your salary, that's free money you can't afford to leave on the table. Be sure to check vesting rules, though some matches require you to stay with the company a certain time to keep the funds. Even so, employer matching usually wins. Once you've got your emergency fund, no high-interest debt, and full employer match, the foundation is set. Everything else is building on solid ground. Next up, tax optimization. Most people mess this up by skipping right to taxable accounts before maxing out tax-advantaged ones. Start by maxing your individual retirement account, IRA, before adding more to your 401k. IRAs usually give you more investment choices and much lower fees. Corporate 401k plans often have expensive funds that eat your returns. For 2025, you can put up to $7,000 in an IRA, or $8,000 if you're 50 or older, a catch-up contribution that actually helps you retire richer. Once you max your IRA, then increase your 401k contributions beyond the employer match. The tough choice is between traditional and Roth accounts. Pay taxes now, Roth, or later, traditional. If you're in a high tax bracket now, but expect lower in retirement, go traditional. If you're younger or in a lower bracket expecting higher taxes later, Roth is usually better. When in doubt, split your contributions for tax diversification. Now here's a powerful secret. Health savings accounts, HSAs, might be the best kept secret in investing. They offer triple tax benefits, tax-deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses even in retirement. For 2025, you can contribute $4,300 individual or $8,550 family if you have a high deductible health plan. If you're young and healthy, pay current medical costs out of pocket and let your HSA money grow invested. You can reimburse yourself later tax-free whenever you want. At 7% growth, maxing your HSA for 30 years could give you $400,000 plus in tax-free money for healthcare. A huge help considering average retirees spend over $300,000 on medical costs. After HSAs, focus on maxing out 401k contributions beyond the match, up to $23,500 or $31,000 if over 50. Combined with your IRA and HSA, that's over $35,000 sheltered from taxes, powerful compounding without Uncle Sam taking a cut. Most Americans only save about 6% of their income, so if you make it through all these steps, you're already in the top 5% of savers, way ahead of most people's retirement game. Finally, if you've maxed out all tax-advantaged accounts, that's when you start investing in taxable accounts. These offer flexibility, no limits or restrictions, but also taxable dividends and capital gains, which can eat into your returns over time. To put it in perspective, investing $10,000 annually for 30 years at 7% in tax-advantaged accounts might grow to $944,000 in taxable accounts. Paying taxes along the way, you might end up with $700,000, nearly $250,000 difference just in taxes. Taxable accounts are great for saving for a house, early retirement, or leaving money to heirs with favorable tax treatment. So, there you have it, the optimal order to invest your money that most people skip. Emergency fund, high interest debt, employer match, IRA, HSA, max 401k, then taxable accounts. Follow these steps and you'll build real wealth while others chase shiny objects. Your future self will thank you for getting the boring stuff right.